Okay, here's another video for your holidays. This is meant for you that if you're the one, like I used to be, that tends to come back from your holiday and you're maybe slightly frustrated throughout the holidays, or you're frustrated when you come back, either because you're frustrated with your partner, your family, because you didn't get the rest or you didn't get out of it what you wanted, or maybe you're blaming yourself because you're like, oh, I have my holidays and I don't get the rest I want and I don't do the things I want. I want to go for walks, swims, try sailing, whatever it is, and you never seem to do it. Okay, so you basically want to have, how do I say this? Because I don't want to sound like it's like super boring and you can't be spontaneous. But if you don't have some sort of structure around your holidays, if you don't make a conscious decision, if you don't decide what you want out of this holiday, then it's so easy for you basically just create a vacuum, like, let's see what happens. And then shit might happen, or nothing might happen, or maybe your partner loves looking at floor tiles and then you end up doing that all holiday because you've not decided something else. So I have made another post where I basically decide, like, step by step how to do this. But I just want you to know that if you have that inner frustration, like this inner irritation, and like, oh, it's just not, I'm not getting out of it, I'm not getting out of it what I want, or I just never get rested, and it just seems a bit hopeless to you, it might be because you have not made this conscious decision. When I first learned about planning the time, I was incredibly resistant. It was literally the one thing I wanted to get coached on most in the beginning. When I started getting coached, it was time management. But I was so resistant to planning my time because, one, I was like, that's not spontaneous, it's not fun. And two, I tended to jam so much shit on my calendar that I literally got burnout just from watching my calendar. So I do explain in another post how exactly you want to prioritize. So, you write down everything you want to do, everything that you can brainstorm, you can go crazy. Then you can look at your calendar and you can see actually how many days and how many hours have I got for holidays? Can I stick it all in and still feel quite rested, or can I not? And then my advice is to choose whatever you are hell yes to. So family visits, activities, places to go, places people you want to be with. If it's just that, I could do that if I haven't got anything else, don't do it. Only book whatever is a hell yes, and that will leave up some space in case there's some spontaneity going on and you want to do something, get invited to an amazing restaurant or something. You have got space for it because you haven't said yes to a lot of stuff you don't really want to do. So this frustration can come from because you're blaming other people for putting stuff on your calendar you didn't want to because they didn't want to do what you wanted to do. Or it could be frustration pointing towards yourself and you're blaming yourself for not getting organized and for not doing what you want to do. And that is coming from leaving a vacuum that others can fill up, or nothing happens because you don't plan it or you're too late. So being organized can be the number one clue for you to organize, to enjoy your holidays and not feel that unnecessary stress and frustration. I hope that helped you guys. It helped me a lot.